What's up guys? Welcome back sa ating channel. Again, this is your math teacher, Sir Gaor. Ready na po ba tayong matuto ng isang panibagong math lesson? So kung ready na, today we will be studying solving systems of linear equations in two variables by elimination. Ito na po yung last method na pag-aaralan natin sa solving systems of linear equations in two variables. So, ito rin yung pinaka-convenient na method sa kanilang tatlo. Compared sa graphical method or substitution method. Itong elimination method kasi, pwede natin gawan ng paraan na hindi mag-fraction doon sa ating computation. So, alam naman natin na kapag nagkakaroon ng fraction, medyo mas mahirap para sa ating i-manipulate. Okay? So, kung sa tingin nyo ito nga ang best method para sa compared do sa dalawa, you may like the video, you may also comment in the comment section, and also para sa mga hindi pa natin subscribers, please subscribe. After watching this video, you are expected to solve system of linear equations in two variables using elimination method. Okay, so let's now have our drill. Okay, so we have a multiple choice drill. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Okay, so lahat po yan kasi ay related para sa ating bagong lesson. So, good luck! If you are done, let us now check your answers. Number 1, what is the opposite term of 5x? When we say opposite term, it is opposite the sign. So, kabaligtaran po ng sign, we have positive 5x. Therefore, the opposite of that is negative 5x, which is letter C. Number 2, what is the sum of negative 8y and 8y? So, they are opposite terms. Pag inad natin yung dalawang opposite terms, the answer will always be equal to 0. Kasi mamaminus yung kanilang numerical coefficients at magiging 0. So, matatanggal na yung ating variable. So, that is letter A. For number 3, what is the value of y in 4x plus 3y equals negative 1 if x is equal to 2? So, ang gagawin lang natin dito, yung value ng x na 2 ay ipapalit natin doon sa equation. So, yung x doon ay magiging 2 na, tapos i-compute, masasolve na natin yung value ng y. Okay, in doing that, the value of y will be equal to negative 3. Okay, so that is letter D. Finally, number 4, which is a solution to the given system at the right? Okay, so binigyan tayo ng mga coordinates dito. So, pwede natin gawin, pwede tayong mag-graphical method, pwede tayong mag-substitution method, or kung alam na natin yung elimination method. Or, sa tingin kong isa pang pwedeng maging way, since binigyan na tayo ng solution, or binigyan tayo ng coordinates, isa-substitute natin yung mga binigay na coordinates dito doon sa system. Pero dapat parehas ng equation ay mag-equal. So, ano dyan sa mga yan na kapag sinubstitute natin, mag-i-equal sa dalawang equations. And in doing that, letter B is the answer, which is 4, 1. So, I hope you got a perfect score of 4, pero kung hindi po, paki-counter-check na lang ang inyong mga answers. Let us now proceed to our lesson, which is solving systems of linear equations in two variables using elimination method. This is done by eliminating a variable of an equation to solve the value of the other variable. So, kaya siya tinawag na elimination method kasi mag-i-eliminate tayo ng variable. Doon sa dalawang variables na binigay, pag na-eliminate natin yung isa, so isa na lang matitira, tapos with that equation, masosolve na natin yung value niya. Okay, so here are the steps. Number 1 is to eliminate a variable by adding the two equations, if elimination is possible. So, ang gagawin lang pala, i-add lang natin yung dalawang equations. Kung possible na may eliminate siya kapag in-add natin. Pero kung hindi siya possible, so gagawan lang natin ng mga simpleng paraan para maging possible na ang elimination. For number 2, solve the value of the remaining variable. Once na naka-eliminate na tayo ng isang variable, masasolve na natin yung value ng remaining variable. Number 3, substitute the solved value of the variable to any of the given equation to solve the value of the other variable. So, yung nasolve nating value ng variable, isa-substitute natin daw kahit saan do sa dalawang equation natin at masasolve naman natin yung isa pang value ng variable. And for number 4, check by substituting the solution to the equation. So, isa-substitute lang natin silang dalawa para malaman natin kung sila ay kung sila ay talagang solution. Okay? Para mas maintindihan yung steps kanina, so punta tayo dito sa mga examples natin. Solve the solution of each system of linear equations using elimination method. For number 1, we have 2x minus 3y equals 11. Let's consider that as equation 1. While x plus 3y equals negative 8, we will consider that as equation 2. Okay, let's see if by just adding kung makaka-eliminate na agad tayo. If we have 2x plus x, so ang lalabas dyan ay 3x. So, therefore, hindi siya may eliminate. Okay. So, paano ba may eliminate? May eliminate siya kung sila ay opposite terms. Yung kagaya sa drill natin kanina. Negative 3y and positive 3y, these are opposite terms. So, kapag in-add natin yung dalawang equation, dito sa part na to, may eliminate yung y variable natin. So, therefore, possible ang elimination by just adding the two equations. Okay, so we can eliminate y by adding the equations. Equation 1, and then we have equation 2, so let's add them. So, 2x plus x is 3x. Negative 3y plus 3y, it will be cancelled and it will be 0. So, nagawa na natin yung target natin na maka-eliminate ng isang variable. So, isang variable na lang natitira yung x na lang. So, 11 minus 8 or 11 plus negative 8 is 3. Okay, so we can now solve for the value of x. So, divide 3 on both sides. So, 3x divided by 3 is x, while 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, therefore, the value of x is 1. Okay. Next one, ito kagaya na lang to dun sa substitution method, yung later part ng substitution method. Okay, so ganun din po ito. Substitute 1 to any of the given equations. Ang kagandahan lang sa elimination method, dito sa part na to, kahit saan kang equation mag-substitute po pwede. Okay, so we have x plus 3y equals negative 8. Okay, so papalitan daw natin ng 1 yung x. So, ang pinili nating equation ay yung equation 2. Yung x plus 3y equals negative 8. So, yung x dun ay pinalitan na ng 1. Okay, so to solve for the value of y, so let's isolate y. Transpose natin yung 1 sa right side. So, we have now 3y, tapos negative 8, tapos yung 1 kanina ay naging negative 1 na. So, we have now 3y equals, so negative 8 minus 1, they are like terms, so we are going to add them. So 8 plus 1 is 9, copy the common sign, so the answer is negative 9. Divide both sides by 3 para ma-isolate na yung y. 3y divided by 3 is y, while negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. So therefore, we have a value of y which is negative 3. So dalawa na sila. So therefore, we can give an answer that is 1, negative 3. So, the solution is 1, negative 3. Okay. To counter check if it is really the solution, we are going to substitute 1, negative 3 to each of the equations. So, dapat ay mag-equal parehas. Okay, this is equation 1. So, papalitan natin ng x, papalitan natin ng 1 yung x. Tapos, yung y naman ay papalitan natin ng negative 3. So, is it equal to 11 pag ginawa natin yon? So, ito na po yung ating x, ginawa ng 1. At ito na po yung ating y, ginawa ng negative 3. Okay, so 2 times 1 is 2. And then, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So, that is 2 plus 9. Is that equal to 11? 2 plus 9 is 11, which is equal to 11. So, tama. So, isang equation pa. X plus 3y equals negative 8. So, papalitan natin yung x ng 1 at yung y naman ng negative 3. Okay. So we have 1 plus 3 times negative 3. Is that equal to negative 8? So that is now 1 plus or 1 minus 9 na bale. Kasi yung 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. So is that equal to negative 8? 1 minus 9 is negative 8, which is also equal to negative 8. Okay, number 2. 2x plus 5y equals negative 1. Let's consider it as equation 1. X minus 3y equals 5, of course, is equation 2. So, check nga natin dito sa ating equation. Opposite ba sila? So, hindi naman. Ito bang sa y ay opposite? So, hindi rin. Okay, so anong gagawin natin kung sakaling wala na tayong makitang opposite? So, ang next option natin, tignan natin kung meron ba tayong variable na ang numerical coefficient ay 1 o kaya negative 1. So, meron po ba kayong nakikita sa mga yan? So, meron. So, ito. Okay, so ibig sabihin, may gagawin lang tayong simple. Okay, so kung meron, dahil yan ay nasa x, so we have to eliminate x. Ang meron tayo sa taas ay positive 2x at ang kailangan nating magkaroon sa baba ay negative 2x. So therefore, para magkaroon tayo ng negative 2x, ang gagawin natin ay, okay, para ma-eliminate natin yung x, ay imumultiply natin sa negative 2 yung equation 2. So, ganun po yun. So, hahanap tayo ng merong numerical coefficient na 1 at negative 1 at targetin natin na maging opposite yung ating i-eliminate. Okay, equation 1 po ito. Tapos, ito yung equation 2. Dahil wala tayong gagawin sa equation 1, kokopyahin lang natin siya. Okay, yung equation 2 ang imumultiply natin sa negative 2. Okay, so bakit negative 2? Yan, para dito. So, yung 2x sa taas, tapos sa baba, negative 2x. Opposite na sila. Okay, so we have 2 times x is, or negative 2 times x is negative 2x, while negative 2 times negative 3y, negative 2 times negative 3y is positive 6y, and negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. So, yan na po yung ating bagong equation 2. Etong nandirito. Okay? So, therefore, let's now add them. So, 2x minus 2x will be cancelled. So, 0 na siya. So, 5y plus 6y is of course 11y. And that is equal to 1 minus 10. That will be negative 11. So, like signs, add yun. So, divide both sides by 11 para maiwan na yung y. Negative 11 divided by 11 is negative 1. So, therefore, the value of y is negative 1. Let's now solve the value of x. To solve for the value of x, we will substitute negative 1 to y. To solve for the value of x, we will substitute negative 1 to y in any of the given equations. Okay, so pili tayo ng equation. Mukhang mas madali yung equation 2. So, doon tayo sa equation 2. So, papalitan na natin yung y. Pinalitan na natin yung y ng negative 1. So, pinalitan na po natin, instead of y, ang inilagay na natin ay negative 1. So, ito po yun. Hindi na siya 3y. Negative 3 times negative 1 na siya. Okay, so we have x, and negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. And then, we have that is equal to 5. So, isolate na lang natin yung x. So, para ma-isolate yung x, itatranspose natin yung 3 sa right side. So, bali siya ay magiging negative 3. And then, 5 minus 3 is 2. So, therefore, the value of x is 2. So, therefore, we have now the values of x and y. So, may coordinates na tayo or may solution na tayo. The solution is 2, negative 1. So, for checking, ganun pa rin yung gagawin natin. We will just substitute 2, negative 1 doon sa dalawang equation. So, yan, sinubstitute na natin. So, we have 2 times 2 is 4. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. Are they equal to negative 1? So, 4 minus 5 is negative 1, which is also equal to negative 1. And of course, pati kay equation 2, papalitan natin ng 2, negative 1, yung x and y. So, we have 2 times, or 2 minus negative 3 times negative 1. So, yung negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. So 2 plus 3 is not equal to 5 and 5 is equal to 5. Let us now proceed to our last example. We have 2x minus 3y equals 9. Let's consider it as equation 1. And 5x minus 4y equals 12 is of course equation 2. So paano kaya yung ganito na wala tayong makitang opposite terms dun sa mga variables, tapos wala rin tayong makita na ang numerical coefficient ng variable ay 1 o kaya negative 1. Okay, so ganito po yung gagawin sa ganyan. So una, pili muna tayo ng variable na gusto nating ma-eliminate. No? Siguro yung x na lang eliminate natin kasi yung mga x dapat ini-eliminate na talaga. Okay, to eliminate x, multiply negative 5 to equation 1 and 2 to equation 2. So tignan natin kung bakit ganun yung pinamultiply sa atin. So negative 5 sa equation 1 tapos positive 2 sa equation 2. Okay, so here is equation 1, here is equation 2. Negative 5 daw kay equation 1 at 2 kay equation 2. So kapag minultiply natin by negative 5, so ang mangyayari kasi rito, 2 times negative 5, or negative 5 times 2x, ang lalabas dun ay negative 10x. Tapos dito naman sa baba, 2 times 5x will be positive 10x. So ang ginawa, yung etong silang dalawa, si 2 tsaka si 5, pinagbaligtad, 5 ang imumultiply sa taas, tapos 2 naman ang mumultiply sa baba. Tapos dapat, dahil since sila ay parehas ng sign, so dapat yung isa sa kanila ay mag-negative, kaya negative 5 ang pinang-multiply natin. Okay? So, negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x. Negative 5 times 3 times negative 3y is 15y. And negative 5 times 9 is negative 45. For equation 2, 2 times 5x is 10x. 2 times negative 4y is negative 8y. And 2 times 12 is 24. So, nagawa na yung gusto nating mangyari na magkakaroon tayo ng opposite. Okay, so negative 10x tapos yung isa positive 10x. Maka-cancel na yan. So, therefore, we'll have 15y minus 8y is 7y. Negative 45 plus 24, unlike sign, subtract. So, therefore, we have negative 21. Copy the sign of, or follow the sign of negative 45. Divide both sides by 7. So, 7y divided by 7 is y. Negative 21 divided by 7 is negative 3. So, therefore, the value of y is negative 3. So, ganun ulit gagawin natin. Substitute naman natin yung negative 3 sa y sa kahit na anong given equation. Okay. So, mas madali tignan yung first equation. So, 2x plus 3y equals 9. Papalitan na natin yung y ng negative 3. So, tapos kinompute na 2x, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. That is equal to 9. Transpose na natin yung positive 9 para ma-isolate na yung x. So, magiging negative 9 na siya. And 9 minus 9 is 0. No? Tapos, i-divide natin sa 2. So, ano bang lalabas dyan sa 0 over 2? Pag 0 yung nasa taas, remember, ang sagot ay 0. No? Pag 0 yung nasa taas. Pag 0 yung nasa baba, undefined yon. Okay, since that is 0 over 2, so the answer is 0. Okay, so therefore, our answer is 0, negative 3. The solution is 0, negative 3 to the given equation or to the given system. So, the same pa rin ang checking. So, papalitan natin yung mga variables ng 0 and negative 3. X and Y correspondingly. So, yung X papalitan ng 0, yung Y papalitan ng negative 3. So, ito po yung nangyari. Instead of X, 0 na. Instead of Y, negative 3 na siya. Okay, will that be equal to 9? So, 2 times 0 is 0. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So, equal ba yan sa 9? 0 plus 9 equals 9. 9 equals 9. Okay, correct. Second equation. Papalitan ulit ng 0, negative 3. Okay, so we have 5 times 0 is 0. Negative 4 times negative 3 is 12. So, 0 plus 12, is that equal to 12? 12 equals 12. So, ganun po yung pagsasolve using elimination method. Okay, so let's go to our try this. So tignan natin kung talagang si elimination method nga ba ang pinakamadali para ma-solve yung solution ng system of linear equations. We're asked to solve the solution of each system of linear equations using elimination method. Good luck! Here are the correct answers for our try this. So for number 1, we have 4, 2. Number 2, negative 1, 5. And number 3, 6, negative 2. Okay, so I hope you got a perfect score kasi kayang-kaya nyo pong i-counter check yung inyong mga answers by substituting the solution to the given equations. Okay, at sana rin ay nakapag-finalize na kayo or nakapag-decide na kayo kung saan talaga kayo pinakanadali ang method. Sa graphical method po ba, substitution, or elimination method. Okay, so I hope to see you again in our next videos. What's up, guys?